Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Hurley with your LMU Tri-State News Update. Dozens of animals are being cared for after they were confiscated by officers. The couple is charged with 134 counts of animal cruelty. According to reports, 58-year-old Charlie Gregory of Pineville and 54-year-old Tanisha Little of Andersonville were pulled over by officers Saturday for a routine traffic stop. During the stop, police located 134 animals packed into the back of a horse trailer they were pulling. The owners were immediately arrested and all the animals were seized. The animals are temporarily being held at the Claiborne County Animal Shelter, and Shelter Director Liza Martz explains how much work has gone into caring for all of these animals.
We had over 100 chickens, and of course we're companion animals here, dogs and cats, so we weren't set up to take care of the chickens, so we've had to build temporary housing for the chickens. We've also had to have temporary housing for the 18 rabbits that came in, and they all have ear mites, so we're treating them right now. And then we also had 7 dogs, which is more up our alley. One of the dogs was very ill and has since died. But so far the 6 puppies we got in are doing well, and we hope to have those up for adoption pretty soon. But that was, as far as needing donations, we always need donations, but we really need it now.
Gregory signed over rights of the 7 dogs to the shelter while the other animals remained in the shelter's custody until Gregory and Little appeared in court on Tuesday. At this time, the shelter acquires the rights to the animals after General Sessions Judge Robert Estep granted signature bonds upon release of the animals. To donate to the Claiborne County Animal Shelter or for more information, you can call 423-626-2686. Mark your calendars now for an event coming up that is one of the biggest fundraising events for the Claiborne Animal Shelter.
The Doggy Dash, this will be the 3rd year for the Doggy Dash, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful fundraiser for us. It's a lot of fun, and it's a 5K run, and it's also people can bring their dogs or not bring their dogs and come and walk the trail, and then all the proceeds from that go to the shelter, and it's really one of our big fundraisers every year, and we hope as each year goes by it will grow because it's a lot of fun. It helps the shelter, and it gives everybody a chance to meet each other.
The event is scheduled for March 2nd at 11 a.m. in the east parking lot of DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine on the campus of Lincoln Memorial University. Doggy Dash is a benefit that goes to support the Claiborne Animal Shelter and is sponsored by the Student Osteopathic Medical Association at LMU DCOM. There is going to be a dog costume contest, photography, face painting, meet the puppies, homemade dog treats, and more. Pre-registration is $15 and $20 on the day of the race. There is no registration fee for dogs and children 12 and under. Dogs must remain on a leash at all times. You can register online by visiting alumni.lmunet.edu/doggy-2013. A Claiborne County woman has turned to social media in hopes that someone will give her the gift of life.
Facebook page called Find a Kidney for Erica. It's got 301 likes as of this morning, and I made that page in order to be on the page Find a Kidney Central, which has connected 38 people to kidneys across America. In order to be on that, you have to have your own page with your blood type and where to contact to be a donor. Had 300 people like it, people from Texas, and that was the farthest that I know of because I've got friends out there, so they've showed me. I've got people I don't even know just telling me that they're praying for me, and you have to have, I'm O positive, I had to have that on there, I had to have UT's phone number on there so that people can know where to call to donate. I made it just so I could be on that Find a Kidney Central, and it's took off since then. So maybe by the good Lord's grace that I'll find me a kidney here soon.
25-year-old Morse has gone through approximately 35 surgeries throughout her life and has even received a kidney from her father. After the transplant, Morse has continued on to graduate from high school and college and is currently engaged to be married. Now her transplant organ is losing the ability to function, which has placed her in a dangerous position. Finding a donor has been difficult, which has led her to turn to Facebook. Search Find a Kidney for Erica on Facebook and click like to follow her journey. Her hope is that her page will reach all 50 states. She is currently on dialysis and hoping to find a living donor because living organs do last longer. Anyone interested in donating can find out if they're a match by calling the UT Medical Center's Center for Transplant Services at 865-305-9236. A former Bell County businessman has made a plea and is awaiting sentencing on the charge of conspiracy to commit money laundering. 60-year-old John Slusher of Pineville appeared in U.S. federal court in London where he made the guilty pleas. If the plea agreement is accepted, Slusher will be sentenced to 37 months of imprisonment. He will also be forced to forfeit real estate property at 120 Kentucky Avenue in Pineville and several motorcycles. Slusher will be forced to pay $386,000 on or before the day of his sentencing. He will also pay a fine of $7,500. He will make a full financial disclosure to the United States and will assist them in gathering all financial information. The plea agreement states that the United States agrees to move for dismissal of all the remaining counts, which includes charges of possessing stolen vehicle parts. Slusher was indicted on the charges nearly a year and a half ago. A Middlesboro man remains behind bars after allegedly attempting to steal a television from the Middlesboro Walmart. 30-year-old Danny Ward Jr. was arrested and charged with theft by unlawful taking over $500. According to the arrest citation, the police department received a report that a male in a black sweatshirt had pushed a plasma television out of Walmart. When Ward was confronted, he ran into the parking lot. When officers arrived, they spoke with a female who stated the man got into a blue Neon. The vehicle was located coming back from Pineville and a traffic stop was made. Ward was taken back to the store and identified as the man pushing the television out of Walmart. He does remain in custody at the Bell County Detention Center. A juvenile walked away with minor injuries after an accident totaled his truck Monday morning. The young man was coming out of Lone Mountain toward Tazewell when, according to officers, the power steering on his Ford truck locked up. The report states the truck went into the air, crossing Airport Lane, and then continued to hit a line of trees. He walked away with minor injuries, and the accident is under investigation by the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for joining us for this LMU Tri-State News Update. For everyone behind the scenes, I'm Ashley Hurley.